the on time is very important. Check your time. The time now is 11:31. Okay, 11:31. This is Los Angeles time. 好，那请各位查一下时间哈，因为这个各位知道我们在假期当中，很多地方都是很多的人呐、游客也好，巴士也好，是洛杉矶时间11:32，也是我们西岸的时间哈，所以请各位能够准时。我们在12:45以前 call a taxi or whatever transportation to catch or park behind windmill。我们的车停在那个大的风车旁边，后面，左手边有一个 bakery， 就是 Southern Bakery， 这是最有。Down, but just right here, this is the beginning of the Fisherman's Wharf. This is pier number 1. You can see a clock tower right here. This clock tower, the pier number 1, used to be the world's largest ferry before the Bay Bridge ever been built. Before this bridge, people commute between port. 在，比方说做这个a car right in front of us, right? It's going up hills. That's the most famous like public transportation in the city. That's cable car, and the track is. 3万啊，所以这个点 ，look to your left hand side. That's Pacific Ocean. And right here to your right, this is San Francisco Bay. It's kind of a little bit foggy, but it's very beautiful. You know, try to find the Golden Gate Bridge, the Bay Bridge, the church. We went there, and Pacific Ocean in San Francisco. I mean the San Francisco Bay, right? And the color it reflects 这个。 famous and most beautiful one is called Pebble Beach Golf Course. Later on, we are going to stay there for around 30 minutes. You can look around, and everyone is along the ocean side, so it's very beautiful. But Pebble Beach Golf Course is the best one. Now we are driving along the ocean. You can see very beautiful views. And if you play golf, you should know American Open. They have every year they have a game playing, and there are 5 times they choose Pebble Beach Golf Course to be the final game place. Okay, in the front there we're going to have our first stop. It's called the Bird Rock. You can find that point on our map. Okay, we start there. We stay there for 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes. And if you need to use 这个地方叫做，你仔细看，你可以看。
Climbing on horseback 1,600 feet, over 488 meters, to a hilltop that was often sunny when the fog shrouded the coast during the summertime. Later in life, Mr. Hearst said that the road that caused these steep hills to rise from the ocean floor millions of years ago was the same factor that brought precious minerals like gold, silver, and copper closer to the Earth's surface, allowing them to wash down the high mountain creeks. Also to bring water from the natural springs that were located on a mountain almost 6 miles east of this hilltop. To this day, a 16 million gallon reservoir recently built by the Hearst Corporation to provide water for the current family ranch operation. The Mediterranean climate of this region brings hot. Mr. Hearst and Miss Morgan designed the road. As we near the hilltop, your walking tour is about to begin. We ask for your help again in preserving this remarkable estate. While on tour, please touch only the handrails of
newspapers, magazines, radios, newsreel companies. He starts building here in 1919. He's coming up here as a small boy, and always asking his mother when will we go. Liked his style of design and asked Miss Morgan basically to duplicate a room as what Stanford White would do. If you're not familiar with the name as a designer, he built the first Madison Square Garden, and then in 1903 he's hired to redesign portions of the White House. So pretty famous. And when his estate sale will come up, Mr. Hearst will attend the auction, and he buys the ceiling. This was in Stanford White's home. And he's just thrilled to be able to buy it. It's a composite ceiling. What I mean by that, to him in her letter, the Docia Suite is completed, and it seems quite comfortable. We can assign. Have a hard time finding something to read. There is biography, geography, history, travel, horticulture, reference book in 8 different languages, from Chinese to Russian to German, Constitution, and then 4,000 books in this portion of the library, and then upstairs we have another 3,000. This was the guest library. They were kind of, he was such a generous man, but he also had his limits. He would William Randolph Hearst's bedroom, Marion Davies' bedroom, his girlfriend. Rooms aren't big to touch anything. Have any questions, just come on back to me right here. So half go this way, half go that way, and then rotate. Donates the pieces in his closet. Did you hear that? They want, but it's usually in the summertime when the pool's a little bit warmer. So, you recognize the gentleman at the end of the hallway? That's Hearst. That's him at 31 years old, done by Orange Package. In the office.
A donkey?
A donkey. Businesses while he's in Washington. He says, no, I want the Examiner. His father owned the paper. It was a small Democratic paper. He used it to push his political career. His father turned him down many times, but eventually he relents and gives radio stations, newsreel, motion picture production companies. He's running 90 businesses at any one time. He's a tall man, he's 6'3", he sits in the chair right there on the right, sits higher than all the other chairs. His employees will be with him for many, many years. He's a good boss, he pays well, he'll pay you 2 times more than you would make from a competitive newspaper, and he could have art in their home. And what's interesting about the way they created this, they never wrote the formula down. And so in the 16th century, when the last Della Robbia, Luca Della Robbia, passes
Or you can go up from here. I know, and let me go.
So 2 on this side of the house, and then exact 2 on the other side of the house. You might call it a loft, basically. You'd be waking up to Luna over here.
Còn nước không? Ủa mà có nước không? Nước đó. Nước đó, sâu quá vậy hả? Nước đó. Quấy rồi cũng thấy ở nhà già bây giờ nó là đất là bớt nó granddaughter.